let's go. The introduction here.
Y'all ready for this Lord of the Cock Rings campaign? Land of the Shire, where Gandalf, the big bad, that's right, he's packing some serious lumber, if you know what I mean, goes to visit our protagonist, the Hobbit Frodo. Gandalf needs Frodo's help to save the world from total cock ring domination. As Gandalf enters the Shire, he can't help but notice these tiny little hobbits who spend their days smoking weed and throwing crazy-ass parties. It's like MTV Spring Break every day in this place. That's when he finally finds little Frodo, drop it like it's hot, all by himself in his little hobbit hole. Frodo looks like he's been hitting the hobbit weed pretty hard today, but he's still got his head on straight. So I ask you, Gandalf, what do you want to do now that you found Frodo? Are you going to introduce yourself? Maybe flirt a bit? The floor is yours, big guy.
Yeah, let's see. I'll keep going and when there is interactions, because Chappelle is also going to be, you know, asking you guys, and also the actors will be asking you guys questions, and basically based on your answers we will keep going with the story. That's the idea.
Frodo, my dear hobbit, you must be cautious in your quest to destroy the ring. The forces of evil are always lurking, waiting to pounce on unsuspecting fools like a pack of rabid wargs. You must prepare yourself mentally and physically for the trials ahead, my dear hobbit. The journey will not be easy, but know that I will be with you every step of the way, like a faithful steed carrying a load of elvish bread. Now let us go forth and kick some Dark Lord ass.
Yo, stream, fuck, man. Why'd you have to bring up this weed shit in front of the stream? Who are you trying to get me canceled? Yeah, my hometown may be boring as shit, but at least we know how to party with our little smoking circles. At least it's something you know. But hey, if Gan asshole's got some old crusty wood to protect my dick, then sure, let's do it. Just hope those cock rings ain't too tight, but not too loose either. Don't want them slipping off our dicks now, do we?
Ah, young one, you seek the wisdom of Gandalf? Speak, and I shall share what knowledge I possess. But if you come to me with foolishness and petty concerns, know that my patience wears thin for such nonsense.
Yo, Gandalf, what the fuck? Why the hell should I come on this quest with you? I need more information before I join your party and go off who knows where in search of cock rings. I'm sure as hell not going to seize our destiny if I have no idea what a cock ring is or what it does. So, Gandalf, before I even risk putting my balls in a basket, I suggest you tell me what the hell these cock rings actually do, who's got them, and how are we going to get them off our cocks if they do end up slipping on. I'm already wondering why this wasn't thought out more before you came around asking for people to join on your cock ring quest. And if I have to get medieval knighthood to get the details, I swear to God, I'm out of here.
My dear friend, do not mistake me for Gandalf, although I must say he was quite the wizard. If I were Gandalf, I would have blasted this show into oblivion with my staff by now.
Yo, Gandalf, what kind of bullshit is this? Why the fuck would I risk my life for some stupid-ass cock rings? Are you telling me the fate of Middle-earth is riding on what dicks are wearing to dinner? That seems kind of extreme. I mean, why can't someone else handle this problem, you know? Obviously, I'll do what's necessary, but do we really need magical cock rings? Like, this seems like a colossal waste of my time. Nah, bitch, I don't care.
Frodo, you lazy cocksucker, I understand your concerns, but this is no ordinary magical jewelry. These cock rings possess great power, far beyond what you can imagine. You see, these rings were created by the Dark Lord himself, Sauron. And if he were to reclaim them, he would gain absolute dominion over all the cocks in Middle-earth. Every rooster, every cockerel, every phallus that stands erect in this land would be under his control. And with that power, he could cause untold chaos and destruction. He could use the cocks to spy on our people, to attack our armies, to spread his evil influence far and wide. The very fabric of our society would be torn apart, and no one would be safe. That is why we must go on this quest, Frodo. We must find the cock rings and destroy them before Sauron can reclaim them. It will not be an easy journey, but it is one that we must undertake. The fate of Middle-earth depends on it. So, my dear Frodo, will you join me on this adventure? Will you help me protect our land from the grasp of evil? The decision is yours.
So we are having like bits of story, right? And then we will be asking certain choices by the stream. I do want to say that all the content you guys are seeing here is generated by AI. But of course, when it's about strong storytelling, it's not as easy to make it as, there is some technical limitations. And that is why we're trying to, overcome these technical limitations by doing some preparation. But this show today, like I told you guys, is going to be figuring out, together with the chat, what you guys like. So far, what do you guys think of the story and stuff? That is, do you guys like it? Oh, yeah. We're going to start asking questions soon. Huh?
So, Frodo and Gandalf were deep in discussion about the cock rings when Sam suddenly bursts into the room, riled up and excited like he just discovered a new strain of weed. He overheard the mention of cock rings, and his ears perked up like a hound dog on a scent, unable to resist the lure of such a forbidden and tantalizing topic. Sam is all fired up, like a kid who just found a penny in his pocket. And so he stumbles in, all disheveled and out of breath, ready to hear all about this quest involving the all-powerful cock rings.
Bill Burr suddenly shows up.
Well, hello there, Mr. Frodo. It's good to have a chat with you. What's on your mind? If it has anything to do with that ring, you know my thoughts on it. It's a burden that we have to bear until it can be destroyed. But don't worry, Mr. Frodo. I'll be by your side every step of the way. The Shire is counting on us.
Frodo and Gandalf are talking about this quest and shit. And then we got Gollum right up in here too, spying on the whole damn thing. Now, I know what y'all are thinking, but Dave, ain't Gollum supposed to be all the way back in the Misty Mountains? And normally y'all would be right, but this is Lord of the Cock Rings, so things are a little different, okay? So there's Gollum sneaking around the Shire, looking for his precious and trying to track down Gandalf. He's all grimy and shit with them big ass eyes and that raspy ass voice. You know, Gollum always creeped me out in the movies, but now that he's here, I'm starting to think he might be the perfect addition to this quest. Let's see if he joins in on the role play, ninja style.
3 nasty hobbitses and the big grey wizard that wants to take my precious. They do, but Gollum won't let them. No, not while there's breath in his body. Gollum will follow them to the ends of Middle-earth. He will, and when he gets his paws on his precious, they'll the day they ever cross paths with the likes of me. But Gollum needs help. He does. He can't do everything all by his lonesome. Frodo and Gandalf may think themselves mighty, but they're no match for Gollum's cunning and wiles. And Gollum wants to make sure his precious is safe, so he'll follow them, he will, and make sure they don't get into any mischief. And if they do, well, Gollum may have to improvise a bit ninja style, as you say. But why are we here in this strange place? This Lord of the Cock Rings? Gollum doesn't understand it, not really. But he's willing to play along if it means he can keep an eye on his precious. After all, Gollum is nothing if not adaptable. I was follow Gandalf and the Frodo. And I will find pretty egg. Oh, yes.
We got Frodo, Sam, and Gandalf discussing an epic quest to find some serious bling for the cocks of Middle Earth. Cock rings. I mean, this is some serious business, y'all. But here's where y'all come in. Do we hit the tavern and chill out a bit? Or do we go guns blazing and hit the quest? Y'all can influence the story by typing tavern or quest in the chat. But be warned, if we hit the tavern, there might be some serious cameos. Like I hear Aragorn might be hanging out there. So what's it gonna be, y'all? Quest or tavern? Let's see what y'all got.
Okay. So now we're going to be doing the voting, and that is DID. So let's go here to the voting here. I wonder if this is going to work. Start. The quest or the tavern, guys. Oh, yeah. Well, obviously people say the tavern, so we're going to go to the tavern.
All right, y'all. So Frodo and Gandalf are rolling up into this tavern with Samwise Gamgee in tow. And let me tell you, they were looking like a straight up fellowship. But little did they know, Gollum was following them like a ninja in the night, ready to pounce on any opportunity to get his grubby little hands on those cock rings. In the tavern, what did they find? The most wonderful, chill hobbit bartender of the Shire, Esfanimir. This dude was the epitome of cool. He had a shaggy beard and always wore sunglasses, even though it was nighttime in a tavern. But you know what? It just added to his mystique. The tavern itself was pretty dope too. It was called the Prancing Penis, and it had a giant penis statue out front, like it was rearing up to start running or something. Inside, the walls were adorned with paintings of various dicks, ranging from small and stubby to long and veiny. It was like a museum of cocks in there. So Frodo and the gang get a table and order some drinks from Miss Faramir, kicking back and relaxing, trying to figure out how to save Middle-earth from these damn cock rings. But little do they know, Gollum is lurking in the shadows ready to strike, be able to thwart his plans and save Middle-earth. Only time will tell, Ninja. Only time will tell.
Dude, this is so sick. I can't believe I'm a bartender in Middle-earth. In the tavern, Prancing Penis. That's hilarious, dude. I'm totally chill with all the dick decorations, man. It adds to the vibe. And it's so cool that I get to hang with Frodo and Gandalf and Samwise Gamgee. But don't worry, I'll keep an eye on Gollum. If he tries any funny business, I'll take care of him. It's going to be epic, man. I'm so excited. Plus, I've got a new drink called the Cockring Crusher that I think they're going to love. It's just like a mix of everything behind the bar. No, dude, seriously, it's very good. Very good.
Okay. So basically, what I want to ask you guys so far, what do you guys think about the format? I'm going to do a vote here. And 1 second. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna do a vote here, and what I would like to do is I would like to check with you guys if this is something that really fulfills what you guys like, and basically, you know, we just keep doing it like this, where we put quite some work in, you know, in preparing the show and adding some, you know, like chat interactions, whether they have to be more or less. Like, this is the kind of stuff we really want to know, because generating a very what do you call it, immersive story, right? There's a balance between that, and there's a balance between, you know, the extent to which the chat can steer the story, because everything needs to be generated. And even now, like, you know, you guys choose one. Now we are, you know, like the AI is generating the next stuff, but it's taking time. Like, it really slows things down quite a bit. So that's the technical challenge we have. Like, the more interaction that the chat has, the more we need these breaks where I'm talking and where where we wait for these answers to be basically created. So do you guys think, like, every 20 minutes you guys get to make a big choice or a small choice in the story? Is that something you guys are happy with, or do you guys aren't happy with that? So, like, basically every 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, the chat makes a big choice and you guys get to watch the story. Is that good or not? Let's do the vote. Every 20 to 30 minutes, a choice for the chat. Good enough, or you guys just want like yes or no? Like, yeah, let's see. You guys can vote now. Okay, it's a very big deal, by the way. This is a very big deal. Because what this basically means is that we can make the show amazing. Like, because that's the thing. Like, I why is everybody saying 15? What's 15? 15 minutes. You guys want 15 minutes? Okay. Okay. Every 15 minutes? Okay. Because you guys gotta know that like, if we... Oh, wait. 15 is too short, or like, let's try and vote between the amount of minutes, right? Let's go 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. Well, no, I should do one or the other, right? Like, let's so like every 15 minutes or every 30 minutes. Let's start with that. Every 15 minutes or every 30 minutes. You guys can type either 15 if you want every 15 minutes, or 30 if you want every 30 minutes. Okay. I do have to say, like, the less like because I like that it's 30 minutes, right? I'm gonna do another one. Like, the reason why I'm checking this is because the less choice you guys have, the less there's what is it called, interruptions in the show, because then I can just keep going and basically watch the story, but in between I ask what you guys think and stuff. Like, so basically like, doing it less often allows for a better show and also allows for less interruptions, pretty much. Oh yeah, people say 20 is perfect. I will do 20 and 30. Let's see. Like, let's vote between 20 and 30, guys. 3 to 1, vote between 20 and 30 minutes, guys. Okay. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Okay. So every 20 minutes. I do want to say, guys, we will be able to tomorrow already do quite a bit more. Because today, like right now, we are generating the story by asking the AI to generate it, but it's very slow process. But hey, we do have here a few more, the bar, where in the story goes on. We're in the bar right now, so let's see.
Yo, what the actual fuck is going on here? Gandalf and Frodo in some tavern with Esfandumbas, and we got some gremlin-looking motherfucker Gollum creeping around like he's about to steal some diamonds. And what's up with this prancing penis joint? I mean, don't get me wrong, the paintings sound dope, but seriously, Lord of the Cockrings, that shit's wild. But whatever, I guess I'll roll with it. Let's see if we can't save Middle Earth and all that jazz. But first, Espan, can you hook me up with a nice cold beer? I need to get my mind off this crazy shit.
All right, dude. Welcome to the Prancing Penis. I'm Esfanor, the coolest bartender in the Shire. Glad to have you and your fellowship over here. And hey, man, don't forget to stay in character. You're Frodo, the ring bearer, a hero on an important mission. Not just some guy hanging out at the bar. We can't have any goblins or orcs walking in here and spoiling the vibe, dude.
Yo, stream, what the fuck is going on? This place is a disaster. Why the hell are we playing with cocks? And why is this dude giving us garlic and onion dishes to stop Gollum? That's like giving someone a flamethrower to stop a mosquito. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get hammered, and maybe something good will come out of this shit show. Hey, Esfanor, give me the strongest cocktail you got, and let's show these hobbits how to party. Pia.
Yo, Frodo, Sam here. I got to say, I hear you loud and clear, my brother. Let's not be so hard on the Prancing Penis. It's a classy establishment, not some kind of filthy hole in the ground. And as for Hobbit brews, let me tell you, they may not sound like much, but they'll knock you on your ass in a good way. Trust me, I know. And Esfanor, my man, how you doing, buddy? Still mixing drinks like a pro, I see. You got to make me one of those virgin margaritas, too, with the extra lime. And yeah, we got to stay focused on this quest. But let's not forget to have some fun along the way, all right? Endure the lash of the spanking and all that. So let's get to it, boys. Max power, sons.
So yeah, I do want to, I do want to say today is a bit of a test day. Like I said, we've been going for half an hour so far. And I do want to do some votes because we are generating the story, right? We need to do a lot more preparations for tomorrow, which we will do. And basically, the idea is to make sure you have 1.5 hour, show. With the right preparations, we can make it uninterrupted, and I don't have to yap around in between all the time. But right now, we are basically waiting for answers and questions. Now, what I just wonder, right, is, would you guys follow this and come back and check it out? Like, is this the kind of show you guys would get invested in? That's pretty much my question. I'm gonna do here a little straw poll, because that's the kind, would you actually go like, okay, this is the kind of show that we would really like? Let's have a look here, what you guys think. Yes or no? Okay, well, that's really a lot saying yes. I'm gonna ask you guys another question here, and that's an important one. I would like to know how long the show should be, because we can do 1.5 hours, really amazing story every day. But I need to know if this is too long or not, because maybe you guys go like, man, I cannot watch 1.5 hours every day because I have a job, I have a life, I can't do this. So I would really like to know what is the sweet spot. What do you guys like as a let's say this has, every day an episode, right? And we can consistently cram it out, right? And it's very entertaining. So imagine you want to follow it every day. How much is too long, and how much is too short? Because that's a very important one. Because every day, imagine you have this every day, weekends and weekdays. That's the idea, right? So don't go like, oh yeah, 1.5 hours, yeah, I like, or 2 hours or 3 hours. We'll give it to you. But we don't want a situation then after a week or two, you guys go like, fuck, you start falling back on following the content, and then you miss out pretty much. I want to avoid that at all costs. So what I'm going to be asking here is do you guys want 1.5 hours, 1 hour? Do you guys want weekends, no show? I'm trying to figure out the planning here with you guys. So I'm going to be doing a few polls here. So let's start with like what are the best? Yeah, I will first start with 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes. Let's start the first poll 1 hour. So like say 60 minutes or 90 minutes every day. Let's do that poll first. So you guys gotta say like, imagine this is a show you want to see every day. 60 minutes or 90 minutes. Go. And be aware, like, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming you guys know what you're saying here, right? Yeah. I see here like people say like 90 is 55%. Oh yeah, I say like, okay. So I'm gonna do another one here because I want to make sure like let's just for the sake of it do another one between 75 minutes and 90 minutes. 75 or 90. You guys ready? 75 or 90. Because I'm trying to get to find the sweet spot here. Okay. I will still go a bit further. I will say 80 or 90 because like it's a big difference, eh? Like 80-minute show or 90-minute show. You guys can type it in the chat, 80 or 90. Okay, you guys seem to want 9. By the way, you guys know what you're wishing for, right? Because it's the last thing I want, right, is we then go, 90 minutes and people start going like, fuck, I cannot follow this every day. So you guys can literally, this is every day, huh? Because I feel like I feel like people don't realize that if you want to follow it every day, 1.5 hours is a lot of fucking time, bro. But yeah, if you guys say 90, we can do it, huh? But yeah, you guys vote 90. I mean, it is what it is. 90 is way too much. I myself also think 90 is too much because I think you guys don't understand that it's every fucking day. That's the thing. Like you guys go like, yeah, you want to see 90 because you're invested. But like, imagine you have something to do at work or whatever, or you're going on a holiday and you miss out 3 days. That's fucking 4.5 hours you gotta watch. Like this is insane, huh? The amount of content is fucking crazy, huh? I don't know if you guys understand this. Yeah. The thing is, I want to give as much content as I can give, right? I want to give you guys as much as content as you want, as you can handle, pretty much. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to create a show, put the effort in it, and give you guys as much content that you can handle every day, pretty much. Or yeah, or maybe what we can do is yeah. Well, what we will do, right? We will do 90 minutes, right? We will do 90 minutes. And I will do a poll again after a few days and see if you guys still want 90, Let's just do it like that. Because, I mean, you guys can definitely follow it, A few days you guys can do it. And then if you guys think it's too much, then we Democracy doesn't work. I like how one person says democracy doesn't work. I understand that, but at the same time, I'm trying to make sure that the chat is stupid. You got to stop asking us. Yeah, maybe I'm making a mistake. Do you guys think I'm making a mistake asking the chat? Let's do a vote. Let's just do a straw poll. Should I just fucking figure it all out myself? Do you guys want me to figure it all out? Or do you guys want me to check with the chat? Let's see. You fuckers. Fuck you. What am I doing here asking you guys? Oh yeah, man. Fuck that shit, man. Me with these fucking straw polls. Like, I assume you guys know what you want, fuckers. Okay, we will just see what works best. Okay. I do want to ask another question though, right? And this is a separate one, right? I do want to know, like, do you guys like the idea that on the weekends we do something different or not? Or maybe not even have a show? Because, but I don't know, like something different. But yeah, we will do something different anyway. We will start doing different stuff anyway. We will have some variety. Yeah. Yeah. During the weekends, something different. Although, yeah, during the weekends, something different. What do you guys think? During the weekends, something different? Or just cock rings all the way until we go to the next? But I like the idea to just span it out and just have an actual schedule where every day we have a certain show. We have Lord of the Cock Rings, we have, you know, Harry Cocker or whatever the fuck. Just different stuff. Yeah, some variety. Yeah. What is Moral saying here? I think let's figure out internally and surprise people. They will like it because we have them in mind and then we listen to feedback after. Well, yeah, the reason why I'm asking these questions, right, and maybe it's a little bit resident sleep, is first of all, we are generating the answers, so I need to fill up the time. But also it's like, it's a lot of fucking work to make a show like this. And if we get it wrong, we're pretty much fucked because we put all this effort and then we get it wrong. That's why I like to just ask these questions and figure it out pretty much with you guys. But you guys really like the format, right? Where there is a story and every 20 minutes you guys get to make a choice. You guys clearly voted for that. You like that. Because that's the thing. We're going to be doing that. Okay. By the way, since we're waiting, I'm gonna go further here with the story very soon. Waiting for a few, you know, for a few lineup here. I want to ask you guys a question about an idea we have, and you guys gotta tell me what you think about it. What do you guys think about Twitch plays Minecraft, but actually plays Minecraft? Not some shitty thing like really. Like the chat can actually play with top of the line AI stuff. Yes or no? No, but don't assume like, oh yeah, it's just some shitty miner or something. I'm talking like really some advanced shit. Yes or no? Let me have a look here. Gonna do here a quick vote. Yes or no? Well, that's clear no. Explain? Clarify. Okay, basically, you've seen these games where Twitch plays Pokemon, right? And everybody taps up or down or left or whatever the fuck, and it's basically very chaotic, right? Like the movements, it's just like, it's really blocky and it's just shit pretty much. Now, The idea with this is like you play Minecraft, but Minecraft just, it's not just you say go up or go down or whatever. You can tell the AI to do what you want to do. And basically, as the chat says the story, like they go like, okay, go to a cave, go mine diamonds, like go and fight some creepers or whatever, build a shack. And basically the character does what the chat says. And it's not you give commands on just saying jump and now pickaxe. No. It interprets the chat, and it basically the interpretation then translates in the gameplay. That's the idea. So it's very fucking advanced, by the way. I mean, you guys have already seen what we've been able to do with it's something you have not seen yet, but it requires quite some effort. So now the question is that something you guys like? You know, the idea that you can basically build a story with a guy, like maybe it could be, you know, like I don't know if it should be death penalty because he will die and it would be the end, but you guys can literally create a story of that character and it will play it out. That on itself, of course, we can add on top reacts of all these characters. We can do that on top of it. But the main idea here is just when it comes down to the actual gameplay, right? If this is something you guys would like, just, you know, it's not like, oh, jump and this and that. No. You can actually say what you want to do, and the character will then basically, the idea is that there is a bubble, like, oh, like the AI character interprets what the chat says. Like, for example, says, I need to make sure that I'm safe, whatever. And it goes around, right? And then like if you guys go like, okay, and there will be certain voting systems or whatever, like, okay, now for the night, go and hunt, or for the night, go be in a shack, and it does everything automatic. That is pretty much the idea. So let me, 24/7, yes, 24/7. Well, it would all be, you know, it would be 24/7. That's the idea. So let me see here. I will do the vote again and see what you guys think. Yes or no? It's pretty much like Twitch plays Minecraft, but when AI is really far more developed. You get me? That's the idea. It's pretty much like, imagine Twitch plays Minecraft, but, you know, like on steroids, pretty much. Oh yeah. Because we are doing like the way we are doing stuff is on a different level, you know. Okay. Skyrim? You guys want Skyrim? You guys want Twitch play Skyrim? I will have to look into that if that's even possible. Because the problem with, like, look, with because we already looked a bit into Minecraft and there's a lot of stuff we can do. But with Skyrim, we have no clue about how much work it is. Yeah. GTA RP AI. What about that? GTA IP, but would that be nice? Yeah. I don't know what's possible though. Because it all depends on what the APIs allow us to do, or the mods or whatever. Because we got to see, with Minecraft, we know we can do everything. I will look into it. You guys mentioned Skyrim and GTA, right? I will have our coders look into it. Either way, let's get back here to the story. I know it's going a bit slow. I would actually like to be able to recap the last one if that's possible. But yeah, it's only for today. It's a bit scuffed, guys. On YouTube, we will make the entire flow really a lot nicer, and all the shit and japping of me is going to be cut out, so you don't have to. Yeah, let's have a look here.
So Gandalf, what kind of perverted shit is this? These cock rings, I mean, how the hell do they work? If it can control every cock in Middle Earth, then maybe I should get one for myself, eh? But wait, what about balls? Do they control balls as well, Eddie? I'm just asking for a friend, or for Sam, actually. Or
Let me tell you about these bastardly cock rings. They were forged in the bile-encrusted depths of Mount Doom by the cursed minions of Sauron's legion and were designed exclusively with the intention to dominate the will of every cock in Middle-earth. You see, these pretty little rings contain the power to divert the very energy of every cock into a disgusting little bowl of depravity. Once a person holds them in their slimy little hands, they can manipulate any cock at their whim, forcing them to do whatever momentary desire their wicked hearts lust after. And I hear tell of a certain fiendish force of darkness trying to wrangle these rings in their claws. God help us, if they get their hold of these dastardly items, we'd all be goners. We must act fast, Frodo. Otherwise, these cock rings might become the death of us all. So it's time to pull on our sturdy boots, wave farewell to our loved ones, and embark on a perilous journey across the land. And it's going to be a perilous journey with danger, tragedy, and more chafing than you can shake a stick at. But death or glory, Frodo, that's the motto. And by death or glory, we will destroy these accursed cock rings.
Gollum is creeping into shadows just like me when I was searching for my little groceries. I'm looking at Sam, Frodo, and Gandalf surrounded by wee peoples and all drinking some weird yellow brew from Esfinor's Tavern. The tables are full of empties and there are dank, dark trees in the background. I'm tempted to attack them, but I know I can't let them see me, precious. I want to jump out and scream, my precious, give me back my ring. But I keep quiet because I know gold is lying in their pockets. Instead, I plan my sneaky tactics, hopping around on my bony toes, trying to get a glimpse of their conversations. Maybe I can hear them planning something, for the ring must be coming. Suddenly, as Esfinor looks straight at me, I freeze like I'm in a little freezer, but then I notice he's looking behind me where some hobbits are playing their pipe music. I breathe out a sigh of relief and keep following my prey. They have to lead me to my precious one way or another. I'll be the Lord of the Cock Rings. Yes, yes, I will be.
Gandalf, you're saying this, these cock rings have some kind of magical powers? That's wild. You know, I've worn a lot of rings in my day, but I never expected them to have this kind of power. So what would happen if I were to wear one Gandalf? Would my cock shoot out some kind of lightning bolt? Would it make me invisible? Speak to me, wise wizard man. Seriously, why would it be so bad if I were to wear one of these cock rings? Is there some kind of dark magic at work here? Maybe some kind of curse attached to them? You know, I don't want to mess with anything that could bring on the wrath of Sauron himself. Endure the lash of the spanking, Gandalf, and tell me everything you know about these magical cock rings. I don't want to get myself into a hairy situation.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you want to stick a magical cock ring on your pecker, you better be ready for the consequences, bub. While these cock rings may bring your little guy some major power, they'll also suck out a small portion of your soul and turn you into a minion of Sauron. So by the end of this whole thing, you could be reduced to a quivering, shriveled up little ball of fear with a golem living in your head, spilling out your most intimate thoughts. Plus, with all that great power, you'll have to contend with an army of relentless orcs, all determined to get their hands on your electrified dong. So don't go throwing yourself into danger if you don't have to, huh? Leave that foolishness to the bachelor parties, my friend.
This is really good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I don't know what you guys think. Like, I like it a lot. But like, yeah. We just need to streamline the process. I find it really funny. This is really good storytelling. Alex, you're like, it's processing, guys. That's the problem. Like the show, like that's the thing. We need to prepare a lot. That's why I've been talking. Like that's why today's show is just a way of exploring with the viewers what you guys like and what you guys don't like, right? And we've gotten a lot of information. Like after the stream, I'm gonna, take all the feedback I've gotten. Like, do you guys, by the way, I do want to ask, right? Do you guys feel like today, like excluding me yapping, right, and talking to you guys, just the show, right? Would you say what did you like the most? Was it the auditions? Was it right now the show? Or was it the Q&A? What is it that you guys actually like the most from all this AI shit you guys have watched, pretty much? I'm gonna go here and do a little vote here, and see what you guys like the most. So you have the auditions, you have the actual show, you have the Q&A. Yeah. Holy shit, you guys like the show a lot. Yeah. So I guess like, yeah. Like I'm gonna ask you guys another question, right? Because I've been working towards the show for a while now, right? I mean, like I've announced it last week. We had the 2 days of auditions, and today we had the show. It's a test run, of course, seeing what's possible, what the capacities are, and all that shit. Was it, did it meet your expectations? Meet or exceeded your expectations, pretty much? Or was it a disappointment? Did it meet or exceed the expectations, or was it a disappointment? I just want to know, yes or no. Did it meet your expectations? Yeah. Okay, man, this is insane. This is really, really nice. Yeah. Man, you guys must be really hyped then for this show. Man, this is really cool. Like, I'm telling you guys, we're gonna, we're really gonna, we're not gonna disappoint. If you guys loved today, man, this is, yeah, I like it. Because what I thought, honestly, that people would really want constant interactions and constantly being able to say how the story flows and stuff. And like, for questions and answers, it's easy, right? Like we can line them up and stuff, but these things cannot be instantly generated. Like it takes like, well, some of these dialogues can take minutes to generate. It's very hard to have that, but we can do some stuff though. Yeah, less interaction seems to be better. Yeah. Yeah, background music. Let's ask about that, right? Because we were thinking of adding background music to the show. We were even thinking about AI generated music, but that's, like, it's not all out there yet. But what do you guys think? So like basically when they are talking and they're in the Shire, in the bartender, in the bar, you hear some bar music in the background. Like there's some, of course, it's not like, sound design in Lord of the Rings where it's all perfect, like, but kind of like, do you guys like the idea of sound? No, we can't use Lord of the Rings soundtrack. That would get us actually in trouble. But sound design, which is music and sound effects, or not? Go. Okay. You guys want music? Okay, we will work on that. I cannot promise this to be done for the next time already, but we will work on that. So now that, like, man, it's nice to ask you guys these questions. Like, you might think like, man, just figure it all out yourself. It doesn't work like that. There's another question I want to ask you guys, right? And this is something we were thinking about, but I don't know how well it will work because I don't think it's worth the effort. But the idea is to deepfake the characters. What does that mean? It's like, for example, give Gimli a beard, like give like it's like and give Gandalf like you know, a hat and a robe, because we can do that. But it's quite some work. But would that add a lot to the immersion, or you go like, man, the way it is now is already good enough? Because that shit is a lot of work. But it is possible. It is possible. So like this is just music for the future. So add deepfake layers to the characters, or just, you know, good as it is. Like let's go. Add layers or not? Yes or no? Okay. Because that's nice. That's nice. It saves us a lot of time. It saves us a lot of work. Yeah. I know it's almost 50-50, but now, yeah. I think we're gonna have maybe 2 more clips here, and maybe, I don't know. Actually not. Like, I'm gonna check here with Reese, right? How much more, Dries, for us to call it a day? Because people are getting already, you know. Yeah, that's good. We'll have a few more, and then we're gonna be for today. Not calling it a day. I will stream until 9:30, but I will, like, the story, you know, will be like, this would be the scuffed test version. It was about half an hour, I think, in total, maybe 40 minutes. No, half an hour, I guess. And then we will also be really working on this, so we can really make sure we can give you guys the full show. Okay, let's go here.
Precious is watching them. Yes, watching them with my big, beautiful yellow eyes. We want to sneak up on them and snatch away our precious ring. Yes, we do. But we must needs be careful. Yes, there you go. Frodo, Sam, and that wizard Gandalf. I think they're so clever drinking the ales at the prancing penis. Asfanor, the bartender, so great, pouring out drinks like he's some kind of master brewer. But we know secrets. Oh, yes. We know that secrets, and we'll use them to our advantage. And maybe we creeps up and snatches the ring while they should. Yeah, Precious, maybe we cuts their throats and takes the ring. Yes, that's what we'll do, Precious. No, we can't do that. Not yet. We need to be patient. Yes, very patient. We'll wait and watch and pounce when they least expect it. They won't know what hit them. Oh, man, no, they won't. We'll be cunning and sly and to take our Precious back. But first, we'll save a moment watching them from afar, licking our lips and feeling the hunger in our belly. Oh, how we crave the ring, how we need it. And we get it, Precious. We will get it.
He's actually chiseled like Gollum.
All right. Y'all ready for this? So there they were. Gandalf, Frodo, Sam, and Esfanor, just kicking it in the tavern, sipping on some ale, and telling tales of their adventures. Little did they know, Gollum was lurking outside, spying on them like a damn creep. But get this, that's just the beginning. Far away, Saruman was watching them all too, through his fancy crystal ball. Yeah, that's right. He's been keeping tabs on everybody. He was sitting there, stroking his white-ass beard and cackling like an evil scientist or something. You know how villains always got to have some kind of crystal ball or some shit. Anyway, so here's the thing. Saruman wasn't just watching them. No. He was also sending spies out to follow them and report back to him. That's some cold-blooded shit right there, y'all. And here's the kicker. He was also plotting to steal the cock rings for himself. And you know, whoever has those rings is in control of everything. That's some straight up G shit, if you know what I mean. So as they sat there laughing and drinking and telling stories, little did they know that Saruman was listening and plotting, and Gollum was lurking and spying. It was like a goddamn soap opera up in there, and it was all leading up to something big, no doubt. So keep your eyes peeled, folks, because shit's about to hit the fan in Lord of the Cock Rings. Ain't that a bitch?
Welcome, my fellow followers. I, Saruman the Wise, have been keeping an eye on Gandalf and his little fellowship of cock rings. I see everything in my crystal ball. I see the cock rings that they have, and I see how they are being abused to control the cocks of Middle-earth. But Gandalf thinks he can get away with it. He thinks he's too clever for Saruman. Well, I have news for you, Gandalf. I see everything. I know everything, and I will stop you and your little cockring-controlled cocks in their tracks. Frodo, Sam, Gollum, and that bartender in the Shire think they are being clever. But Saruman knows all the tricks. I will not let them continue to abuse the power of the cock rings. I will take control. Remember, my followers, do not be fooled by the lies of Gandalf and his fellowship. They will try to trick you and control your cocks, but Saruman will not let that happen. I am here to protect you and your cocks. Buy my supplements on my website.
So yeah, that's for it for the story today. We're gonna be building up on it tomorrow, and also I do like the idea of at the end of the show always ending with a question. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I don't know, like and giving you guys a choice. So tomorrow we can also, you know, work that choice in. I actually like that, if that's possible. But yeah, that was pretty much. Yeah, today was quite a little bit of story and then a lot of stalling. But from I think the next show we will do, I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow if we have the time. There won't be any interruptions. Like today, it was a test show, was also in the title and stuff. So I know it's a bit annoying and stuff, but we want to make sure that we nail the format before we start pumping out content, because otherwise, what you just have is a situation where it's just a situation where people are just disappointed, you know. Yeah. Are you pre-generating the story paths in advance? Not fully, no. But like what we are doing is we are like very much creating a scenario where some of the, I don't want to give away too much explaining how it works, you know, but we can pretty much do quite some preparation in advance, but the preparation does not translate into the content, because all the content you guys see right now is actually generated. But a lot of preparation can go into, you know, like into making sure that there is nothing being said that is TOS, you know, that because with questions and answers, right? When we do Q&A and there's an answer or an answer that is against the TOS, we just remove the question and the answer. Easy. Now, when you have a story, right? Like if you remove the actual dialogues that are, you know, TOS and friendly, now you just have gaps in the story. And that's the problem. Like, if it wasn't for the moderation, right, like things would be, like, I would say 10 times easier, if not more. If it wasn't for us being afraid of getting banned on Twitch, we could generate this shit like insane with chat interaction and everything. But moderation is slowing things down dramatically. Every single answer needs to be double-checked by a human to make sure we don't say anything that will get us banned. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. But yeah, the Twitch TOS is pretty much cucking us like crazy. And Twitch is very strict. I don't know if you guys know that one show, they were streaming they got a 2-week ban because of a stand-up comedy, I think, where something slipped through. I mean, yeah, like imagine, yeah. Well, people say like people say like stream on your own site, like I honestly don't know if you guys would follow. Like if we would do it on let's say we do it on YouTube, right? Like we had the 24/7 stream on YouTube, and it didn't had so much traction. You also need discovery, right? It's very hard. That's like, yeah, like people would just not follow. That's the problem. Yeah, like people would just not follow. Like discovery is really essential, and yeah, we could have our own site where it's just literally 24/7 and we just don't give a shit. Like, man, you guys would hear the craziest shit, but like that's the thing, right? When you make a chat interactive and stuff, like there's like a cat and mouse game where chat sometimes wants to get you banned. Like if we don't have to care about that, holy shit, man. Yeah. Yeah. No, it wouldn't be racist. Like it wouldn't be racist shit. Like I do want to say the moderation tools, right, already take into we basically already take care of 99%, right? Like more than 99%. But the thing is, if you have a 24/7 live stream, right, on Twitch, you only need one fuck up, and you're banned. Like, I don't know if people realize how fucking crazy that is. It's like it's almost unreasonable. It's almost like even if we get it right to the point where it's 99.9% right. Well, yeah, if 99.9% of all the questions and answers are automatically properly moderated, guess what? This 0.1% would occur twice a day because there is 2,000 questions and there's 2,000 questions being answered every day. 2,000. So like we literally need like the automation needs to be 0.000000001% can go through. It's just you cannot get moderate like computer moderation is not good enough. Yeah. So I just give you guys a little bit of insight in the struggles. Like this AI stuff is amazing to generate content, and what you guys saw today is all generated. I do have to say though, we have to deal with a few like technical limitations on our end as well, and that's why things take long. But from the next show, we will be able to do a lot of that behind the scenes. So yeah. Well, that's pretty much like, yeah, it's nice to hear you guys like the show. Tomorrow we're gonna keep going. Well, I don't know if tomorrow we will be able to keep going, but yeah. I wonder if Reese, are you watching? Maybe you can come by and, ask a few things on the chat if you want. You guys will see Reese degrees, guys. He's the one that is doing a lot of the work behind the scenes. And is basically... He can also give a bit of insight without telling how we're doing it. But also, like if he has any questions or answers, that's nice. Because, man, there's so much stuff happening behind the scenes. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, when we are doing a show like this, right? There's 5 people involved. 5. Oh, yeah. Someone suggested to green screen the characters. Okay, let's see. If, Let me quickly see here. I'm gonna vote. But I like what I don't like so much about green screening the characters. I feel like it takes some away. And it's,
yeah.
But like we could green screen them and put them a bar behind, but I feel like them just being there, I don't know, but I will still do the vote here. What do you guys think about green screening the characters? Not saying we're gonna do it, but just seeing here what you guys have to say. Green screen characters, yes or no? Man, this is so nice.
Yeah, this is actually, it's so much actually nicer than polling.
Yes, it's also much quicker.
Yeah, it's instant. You just ask and bam, you see it.
Yeah.
That's so great. So people want us to green screen the character.
But I really think this is the kind of thing that when we do it, people go like, nah,
This is
remove
where
it.
democracy doesn't work.
Yes, I think so. Because like what they imagine is like, oh yeah, green screen, everything perfect, right? But like even like it will take away from the personalities because
Yeah, I
the
think
background will take like Gandalf, right? You will feel less like caricatural because the background will also take some of the. I don't know though. We can try it, you know. Either way, Reese is here.
Hi guys.
You got any questions, by the way? Because you're really busting your ass to make sure things work.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure if I really have questions. I think we can figure this out. I think we can make this work in a way where there's little to no having to wait and stuff.
My question is like realistically, now that we know, because what you guys don't know, it's nice that you guys get a little bit of a behind the scenes right here. Like basically, what people don't know is like when we are thinking and brainstorming, we don't know how our ideas translate on the stream, because like we can come up with a really good idea and then we try it and people go like, bleh, this is shit. Like for example, today, like the idea that we were doing a few choices, we were really struggling with that because like is a few choices good enough? Because maybe people will go like, fuck this shit.
Yes.
We want to define the story.
Yes.
What is this shit? What is this shit? And,
Yeah.
and we were like,
because before you guys could ask questions all the time. You guys ask questions and there's responses. So we're like, oh, how are we gonna make this format merge with the viewers constantly having input? How on earth are we gonna do that?
without waiting,
So
because
we were
we
like,
can do it. But
Well, a choice every 20, 30 minutes. Okay, but people will hate that, right? But it seems like you guys are cool with that. That's huge. That's really nice.
that's massive, by the way.
Yeah, that's massive.
That's really massive.
Yeah.
And basically the way, yeah. So, like, just out of curiosity, since we're streaming until 9:30 anyway, right? I can ask a few questions that I would normally ask after the stream. Like, how much content do you think we can realistically, like, really quality content can actually, like, today, you know? Because people really like today's level quality, like this kind of content. How much can we provide that type of content a day? How much? An hour, 2 hours, 3 hours? Like, what is humanly possible to actually prepare for, pretty much? Knowing now with what we know, right? Yeah, I'm just checking what he's capable, what we're capable of doing, you know? AI commercial breaks would be cool. Would it? Because we can do that. We can have, you know, like Billy Harrington coming to sell. This would just be comedy, huh? In between, but yeah. Let's have a quick look because that will help actually, I guess. Or it doesn't do so much.
Commercial breaks.
Yeah, AI commercial breaks.
I mean, what? It's gonna give us a minute here or there? That doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, just trying, man.
But I think if we get the flow down, we can do an hour. We can do an hour quality content. I think, but it needs some engineering.
People were saying 90 minutes.
So 90 minutes, I think, is also possible, but where it becomes exponentially, well, yeah, it's 90 minutes with branches, huh? Because people can make choices.
Mm-hmm.
So that's at least 3 choices. Ah! I think it all comes down to like, because we have not optimized the AIs that much at all for really quality role playing, and we're already getting them to be damn good. But if we can optimize them much more to really, you know, grasp the story and grasp when entertaining twists should come and stuff, like then yeah, like
Well, yeah,
then
then
it
we can
becomes more. I think that's
we can do
that's what
24/7 then pretty much at that
that's
point.
what I'll look into the most. Yeah, and then yeah, no problemo. Then no problemo. Tomorrow,
I think people will be very disappointed if tomorrow it's only an hour.
gah!
No, I'm just kidding. Like I think they're fine with that, you know.
Yeah,
I think they're fine. If it's uninterrupted, right? 1 hour, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
yeah, with some choices here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been almost completely removed. It's David Chappelle doing the storytelling. I'm just sitting here like, you
Hey
know.
man, like you think you're safe running the Athene AI show, but the Athene AI is coming for your job too, man. Nobody's safe.
Yeah, I got replaced. Uninterrupted 1 hour is huge. Yeah. It is. But that's the idea, right?
Yeah, I think that
Because what I will just be doing is reacting. I turn into a React streamer at that point.
yeah. The first one here. This is the future. Streamers will be just reacting to
Their
AI
own
shit.
to their own AI.
To their own AI or whatever. This is the beginning, guys.
I'm literally becoming a React Andy because David Chappelle took my job.
You guys were here, ground zero. You guys saw it begin.
But it's really the case though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the future is really, you know, like I wonder if people realize, you know, like what we are showing now, right? It's the tip of the iceberg. It's like content is gonna change. Like in the next few years, like content is gonna be completely different. Like we sped it up though by a year, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys realize, right? But I really think we sped it up because now you have all these streamers, right, working on their own AIs, right?
Yeah.
Like I think we sped it up by a year because people go and they go like, "Whoa, man! Like we did a lot of very crafty shit." And when you see where AI was, I mean, when I look at the videos, it's like even now what we have is really advanced. It's the most advanced AI created content so far that I've seen myself.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's forcing people to make their own AIs too. They have to.
Yeah.
They can't wait. Like a thing bringing the new meta.
I like how AI Alex Jones is just sitting here on the edge, ready to go, ready to pop off. And we're not letting him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's looking. So you do have no questions for them, right? Because we're gonna be discussing after the stream when it's done. I'm gonna start discussing how we're gonna fucking do this practically. Because like we also.
I mean, I kind of do wonder, but I don't know. I don't think this is something we can ask the viewers. I think we have a better feel for it. What they want the pacing to be. Like, let's say today you got an hour, right? An hour pretty much uninterrupted. Would you be cool with that the whole hour is in the tavern? And only the next episode, like it ends with them going out of the tavern, right? Like, is like...
I think the way it was now, like as long as it's entertaining, you know, like... Because today was
Yeah,
fucking...
like, let's say it's good, right? Let's say it's in that, but it's good. Like, the conversation's really the best. You got Gollum fucking sneaking around, maybe stealing some potatoes and shit, and it's funny, it's great. Like... But it's all like the main story is just moving at a slow pace. Is that like, would that be too slow?
D&D campaign style? Because yeah, today like
people mostly say this is that would still be
as
fine.
long as it's funny, bro. like if it's really because there was another thing we're trying to do, right? Like but I know they will like this. I don't even know if we like we were thinking of like you have a part where it's in the tavern, and now it's like in the movie where you have a shot, right? And it goes to a different scene, like where now it's basically Gimli, like just like in a movie, it's like it's not just like and like that kind of stuff, right? So you start experiencing the story kinda, and it's not just Frodo and Gandalf all the time. It's like you have it intertwined a bit.
Wait a minute, by the way, because I was just thinking about the audio issues, because some people mention audio issues.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might help a lot if you always mute here. Because it tries to do echo cancellation maybe or something.
I see.
I'm not sure. But I've been wondering why the audio cuts out sometimes. It sounds like a bad Skype call.
So that is it's guest stars doing that.
Yeah, it's something to do with guest stars. Because it's not in the sound that comes out of the AI.
Maybe we need to remove the guest stars part altogether.
Maybe. But maybe this fixes it. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, because it is a bit annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we will fix the audio.
Yeah, we can fix that. I'll make sure it's fixed. Might also be the compressor, but it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like it sounds like a typically bad Skype call. That's what it sounds like.
And also music in the background, people want it.
Yeah.
Which is easy to do when it's a story, because then the audio desktop, there is no feedback because I'm not talking all the time.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, people love the show though. It's not. I'm honestly positively surprised. People said most people said it exceeded their expectations.
Yeah, that's so cool, man. That's so fucking cool.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Man, AI, and it's all AI.
Yeah, man.
The guy is
all
not,
AI.
It's not scripting or anything. Like it's all fucking AI.
Hey, if I was that creative that I could just write all this at that speed, then today it would have been uninterrupted. I'd just be writing it. But that's not how it works. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the idea is also like when you guys ask now questions in the 24/7 stream, which we're gonna be raiding soon. You can basically ask questions that build on the story of what happened, pretty much. So they will be able to ask questions about the bar and stuff, I guess.
I will try to fix that. Yes. Yeah, that will be fixed actually. That was going to be
So basically, we got to make sure that our model is the
maybe
same.
Not immediately, but pretty shortly after.
So basically, people that want to ask questions about the story and stuff and interact with the story, you guys can talk to these characters after the stream, and it will also affect the story.
Yep.
It was really funny though. Oh yeah. 3 more minutes and then I'm just happy people were happy, bro.
I'm also really happy.
They said this is the best so far. Better than
so cool.
Better than the audition. Because man, the first day of the audition, I really thought we couldn't top it.
Yeah.
But still, the story really does. Yeah. Why is Forson's voice so fucked? It's gonna be improved, I think, or that's just how it is. But if you go to Forson's stream, it's not that different. I'm really honest.
Well, he's a little bit more, stable in real life, maybe.
But yeah, it's really like I can't understand him barely. Like he talks in between, and so like I just can't understand him.
Also, it's nice. It makes Gollum more mysterious. You don't know always what he meant, what he said.
No, it won't change. But yeah, we will, like with certain choices at the end of the stream, right? We can really make them choose to kill a character off.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys, because you guys say, change Frodo, whatever. We could literally, as the story progresses, you could say, kill or you guys can kill them off, man. And you guys get to decide, pretty much.
And if they die, they die. And the story continues without them.
Yes.
Also, if another AI kills another AI, they die, you know? It's fair game. Like, it's a role-playing campaign. Like, anything can happen.
I really like the cost as well. Oh yeah, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow then. Hopefully tomorrow we can give you guys a good show, but we will try it. Like, do you think tomorrow we will have some good stuff?
I think so.
Okay,
I'm
so
not fully sure, but I
if
think
for whatever
so.
reason it doesn't end up happening, then you guys can blame him.
Yeah, you can blame
But
me.
tomorrow we will try to give you guys a good show, and yeah, like glad you guys enjoyed the show. See you guys tomorrow. And rating Athene AI Heroes, you guys can ask questions there to the characters. Peace out.